how close these two teams are. And we're here in a rematch, and they're ready to go. It's Old Men versus Team Liquid. It's best of 7 here in the North American Grand Finals.
Cedar took a lot of gambles the last time they met, and he got away with it. Is he going to get away with these gambles, or he's dispelling UA at like 20% health and taking the hit and surviving with 3%, grounding soul swaps? Chanimal had insane pet management as well, calling in the succubuses for knockbacks and seduces at the last second to buy time for his teammates. So both teams are absolutely stacked for this grand final.
All right, gates open. Game number 1, the Grand Arena. Let's see what Chanimal, Snuts, and Cubs are going to be able to get done. Liquid, a lot of this comes down to how well Sea-Doo can navigate the game. It's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Seems like he is the main pressure point in this matchup. Trill just sitting in stealth right now, looking for a potential opener here. Who is he going to go after? Groat onto Chanimal. Might allocate his first stun here, a full kidney shot potentially. No, it's just going to be Groat into a gouge. Trill's just playing full control in the opening stage of this match.
Is he going to get this re-stealth? He gets the cheap shot. He got the re-stealth. Looking for a stun lock without using the kidney, but he actually uses the kidney anyways. No smoke bomb either. He's trying to bait something. He gets howled. He gets dispelled. It looks like there. No, did he trinket that? He must have got dispelled. He got out of that really quickly. Mez is still just going after Snuts. They get a blind on Cubsy. Now he's switching possibly to Chanimal. Now they're still split DPSing. Sea-Doo gets caught in a Ring of Frost. Could be a massive shatter combo off of it as well. Now into the coil from Chan. Trill is going after Cubsy. Mez is still going after Snuts. Trying to keep up their split pressure. Sea-Doo gets blanketed. He's fully dotted with Haunt. There's a lot of dots for him to deal with. Snuts is getting absolutely cranked, though, and Trill steps over to try and force the cauterized block. Snuts gets gripped in on his blink. He's so low. Ice block will be forced, and Sea-Doo gambles it again with a UA dispel there, trying to keep his team offensive. This is Dark Sim. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to fish for there. Maybe a bubble or something during the bomb. I don't think he hit anything too major on his side. He's going to drop Anti-Magic Zone here. Gargoyle still up for a few more moments. Can they close this game? Kidney shot onto Chanimal. Mez is getting absolutely destroyed by the tail end of this combustion, but now that combustion is on cooldown, I think they survived the Dark Soul. Sea-Doo is blanketed behind the pillar with a full row of dots. As long as they can recover here, the damage will slow down a bit.
Yeah, Sea-Doo behind the pillar right now, just really avoiding all these damage over time effects, but Snuts finally gets there, gets the Blast Wave Snare. Dragon's Breath comes in. Can they soul swap the damage? Look at Cubsy in the backline, though, just getting soloed, and Trill forces out the Divine Shield, and this is just a stall strategy. Like, they're basically just stalling out the game long enough for Trill to get his Shadow Dance, and every single time Trill gets that Shadow Dance, he's able to basically just solo someone. This strategy from Liquid it's good so far. They're just really limiting the amount of damage that they're taking. Finally, Sea-Doo's going to be pushing into the midfield, though, getting dotted. Snuts is trying to get there. Obviously, Trill wants to get backed up. Trill's in trouble, though. He's in a full Hammer of Justice, a full Polymorph lands. Trill could easily fall. Sea-Doo has his Trinket. He's got Nature Swiftness if he needs it, but seems like Trill will be able to survive.
Into the coil now. I think he's on DR for most CCs at this point, but he can't really cast. There's so many interrupts possibly. Double Dragon's Breath, Fear on Trill. Massive triple pressure coming in from Chanimal right now. He's topping the meter right now, looking to parse. Sea-Doo drops down the grounding. Stone forms for a little bit of DR, drops down the healing stream behind the pillar. He's got a Riptide rolling through, trying to cast himself back up into the fight. They force the Blessing Protection. That's the last cooldown. They blind, but it's on DR. They have Shadow Dance. I think they were trying to bait his Trinket with the blind. They're not getting it with the DR blind. Trill still doesn't have Cloak. Howl of Terror on Sea-Doo. He trinkets it. He might get re-feared. The entire team is dying. Snuts is just melting the universe at this point, but he is going down himself at the same time. It's a bit of a race here towards the finale of game number 1. Trill gets feared into the corner. Mez is rotting down. He's MCS'd. He can't use Anti-Magic Shield. Such a clutch play, but he gets dispelled by Sea-Doo into the Anti-Magic Shield. Sea-Doo hits a UA at 20% health. Almost going down to that. His entire team is in shambles. Everyone on the Old Men is topped off. Snuts has combustion. One big shatter, and it's over for Liquid.
Yeah, this is a really tense moment. However, Trill does have Cloak of Shadow, so they've weathered the storm a little bit, but Mez could easily fall. There's no anti-magic shell. Sea-Doo is there. He's now in a full Hammer of Justice. Great crowd control. Snuts is there for the follow-up. Dragon's Breath. Big Dragon's Breath coming in. Huge damage on Trill, but he's got the Cloak. And if he has to trade, is he going to use it? Okay, going down really low. Looks like they are going after Sea-Doo. He's got the Nature Swiftness. Snuts could be in trouble. He's got no Cauterize and no Ice Block. Snuts could fall. He needs to be careful. Big Howl of Terror, though. It looks like Old Men might get first blood. Sea-Doo really trying to keep his team alive. He's so low on health. All of them are dead. Sea-Doo gets put into the coil, but somehow, some way, still keeping them alive. The Gargoyle comes out. Mez looking to reverse the win. There is no way. Can they take down Snuts? I can't believe it. Silence on Sea-Doo. Mez will fall. Snuts could easily fall as well. There's a Shadow Dance available, but no.
Regardless of map, too. Gate's about to open. We're in the grand finals. We're 1 game down. It came down to the wire. Liquid almost pulling off a reverse cross-kill with Trill and Cata 2v3. And this last time went down to a 2v2 on Dalaran Sewers in the upper semis. So this is going to be a wild ride.
All right, here we go. Mez already taking a little bit of damage here from Snuts.
Oh, that grip!
Game number 2, beautiful grip silence on Snuts. He's getting bursted down, but Cubsy's there and does manage to connect the Freedom. Snuts is going to be able to stay on target. He's just really just harassing. As a Fire Mage is exactly what you want to do. You just want to harass the enemy Shaman as much as possible, get all that raw pressure out. And if you ever can, connect a big Dragon's Breath with a Shatter Pyroblast, you can take them down. However, there's a lot of pressure against Old Men right now. Cubsy getting low, going to be popping that Avenging Wrath that connects some big heals. Sea-Doo out of line of sight. Snuts still in hot pursuit. And both these teams getting aggressive early on.
Snuts is trying to snipe out this Healing Stream Totem of Sea-Doo. Kill the Healing Stream Totems. He put the Shaman really far behind. Pyroblast connects. Is he going to bust it? Did it crit? I don't think he got a shatter off of it, so he's holding the bust. Trill is just dying to dots from Chanimal. Getting shot on Chan. He's going to trinket out immediately. Trill's getting low. Has Cloak. May need to trade, but he wants to use the Cloak offensively on his dance. So this is a risky gamble that Trill's making, but they forced the block with a sap onto Cubsy. He's out of the block early. He's trying to go for the win on Sea-Doo. Hammer of Justice. He's got Trinket. He trinkets right away. Drops down the Tremor, drops down the ground. He's trying to cross. He doesn't want to stay stacked on his team, but now he gets swapped to Shadow Bolt. Connects from Chanimal. Another kidney shot into a smoke bomb. Trill is going for it. Can he finish him? Cubsy's rolling into the bomb. He gets the bomb. He turned his character around while moving into the bomb so he couldn't get gouged, so that he got the bop off. He would have had to bubble the gouge if he didn't do that. He was spinning his character while running into the bomb, so Trill couldn't gouge him as soon as he went into the bomb. That was insane from Cubsy right there.
Yeah, absolute veteran plays coming in from Cubsy. Trading out the sacrifice here on Chan and does manage to totally recover his team in the meantime. Mez is taking some pressure. A silence on Sea-Doo once again as he dispels that UA. But a big haunt here on Trill. They want to force out that Cloak of Shadows. He's forced to trade out his Trinket. They're going all in. But Trill has to trade out the Cloak, and that is not what you want. He still has that Shadow Dance available, but now he can get crowd controlled on. He's out of line of sight. Sea-Doo just cannot connect the heals. Trill, what is he doing? He's going to go for the Garrote Silence. He's got the dance, but his entire team is just melting. They have an all-in opportunity here on Snuts. There's no Blessing of Protection. He's got no Ice Block. Shadow Dance is available. Can they do it? Snuts is just going to fall. Cauterized procs. Can they keep him alive? I mean, look at Liquid. They're all in shambles. Everyone is dead. Sea-Doo could fall. Snuts died. Silence.
Sea-Doo's alive.
Sea-Doo might actually survive.
Died.
It looks like
he's trying to finish him. He dispels you away. At 5% health, he dispels you away. And it's actually the game-winning play because he might have died in the stun. He dispels you away at 5%. Risks the gamble on the damage taken. Stays alive. Survives the stun. Now I'm very interested to see how Old Men are going to play this out here on Blades Edge Arena. Can Liquid beat their Kryptonite, the former roster of Cloud9 here in Cataclysm, and get that title for themselves? Take it away from Snuts. I feel like both of these teams have like a little bit of blood in the game as far as Cataclysm is concerned. This is like one of the OG days of competition for WoW Arena.
All right, here we go. 5 seconds until we get into game number 3 between Old Men and Liquid. These titans of old doing head-to-head battle once again here in Cataclysm Arena. Trill is going to be going in stealth, moving forward right now. Can they find the sap? It seems like Trill really likes to just kind of start on Chanimal and deny those initial damage over time effects. And it's good because if they can get those denials on dots, it's an all-in on Cubsy, I guess. Chanimal jumps down. And Snuts is on the bottom side of the map as well. Let's see how Cubsy handles this. He's taking a lot of pressure, gets kidney shot on the Ore Mastery, and that's going to be Divine Shield. A big victory there for Liquid in the opener.
All right, putting him on the back foot, switching now onto Chanimal, keeping out the pressure. Snuts is trying to go after Sea-Doo. There's a Healing Stream Totem on the bottom that Snuts needs to snipe with an Ice Lance. The Healing Stream down there is getting big value, and if it stays there for the whole game, it can be really important for Sea-Doo in terms of recovering, and no one is noticing it. Cubsy's repositioning for a Succubus play here from Chanimal. He's staying on that top pillar so he can get knocked off the side. There's the Succubus call in. He gets the knock, but Trill, it's an AoE knock on the ground, so he moved his character. Can he grip him? He gets feared away. Trill dodged it. So he's maybe doesn't want to grip him away from Trill, but now Trill's into a full fear on top of Sea-Doo to get double Howl of Terror. That is really unlucky. Into a double cone, into a double DB, into a double everything. Oh my god, triple blast wave. Everyone's getting cleaved down. Is he going to bust this? He must not have hit a crit. He's not going for it just yet. Impact stun onto Sea-Doo. Into a cone. Did he get a pyro proc? He might be able to just finish Sea-Doo if he gets a good proc here. Full blind on Cubsy. No trinket, no bubble. Is he on forbearance? He's not bopping. Chanimal goes down, and Liquid take it on the swing match.
All right. Well, Sure, there's going to be a lot of Death Knights that do agree with you, and that sentiment is a really cool ability. You can really make some plays. Mez stealing fears in some games, getting game-winning plays. I feel like right now they're really testing Cubsy on the Paladin. Like Liquid, like going after Cubsy, and then finding these really good like blind sap smoke bomb plays where he has no trinket to bubble. Let's see if they can pull it off again. Trill's going to be in stealth, moving forward. Let's see what they decide to do. I think it's going to be a very similar opener where they get no sap on Shanimal. They're moving in. They're going after Cubsy immediately. So a little bit of a mix-up here. Snuts isn't going to overcommit, but he gets a double Dragon's Breath, double Howl, and it looks like Cubsy will be able to run. Look at the Ring of Frost. I mean, they really don't want Liquid to get any kind of opener, but they have no offense at this point. If Sidu's not pressured, he's going to be able to just spam the spell.
They're getting pushed back right now. Old men are playing afraid, but he drops the combustion. It hits 2 players, I think, as Trill is rotting down. Sidu's trying to dispel it, I think, possibly, but Fear DB cover it with an IPCS. The entire team is getting crushed. Sidu wind shears the Scorch there, but he's caught into a coil. Now he's out in the open. They're trying to bait him into the middle, chasing his teammates. And now he's in this weird position where he's got to keep playing here because Trill wants to get aggressive. Trill's on Fear DR. He's got Shadow Dance. He could solo force Bubble, I think, from Cubsy here. Cheap shot. Here comes the Shadow Dance. Here comes the bomb. It's big damage. And I'm not sure that Cubsy can afford to disrespect it. He's trying to sit through it. He's being so greedy. Strangulate over on nice Warlock, but he gets out of it. Double DB into a full Fear. Insane peels between Snuts and Chan right there.
Yeah, that was a really nice play and very important that Cubsy did not trade out the Divine Shield there. That's going to keep Old Men in the game. Some beautiful peels from Snuts and Chanimal. That double Dragon's Breath looks like they are going to be going after Chan. Kidney Shot does land. Mez and Trill are all over him at this point, but Cubsy in the backline should be able to heal through it. If you look at Sidu, he's just getting pressured down at the same time. Sidu has his work cut out for him at this point in the game. Mez is low. Sidu's low. Trill gets put into a full Hammer of Justice. Pressure fully in favor of Old Men at this point, but Mez is a bit deceptive with his low health. He still has that anti-magic shell, and I think he's going to be just okay.
All right, Snuts still getting pressured. Mez staying on target. Dark Sim coming up soon. Sidu gets a counter spell onto him by Snuts, but he can't keep it going. The pet's in power. That pet is doing a lot of damage right now from Mez onto Snuts. He gets a DB. It's only onto Sidu. They fear Mez to cover it. He's trying to get a shatter here with the Frost Nova. He needs a big crit. Fire Blast comes through, but Sidu dispels. And here's the Pyroblast. He doesn't have combustion, but Cubsy's forced into a Divine Shield regardless. Snuts is still just trying to solo Sidu. Hammer of Justice from Cubsy forces Sidu's Trinket. Snuts snipes out the ground. He told him looking for a polymorph. Gets wind sheared. Sidu repositions. His healing stream's kind of a sitting duck right there. He's trying to replace it up top so that it won't get sniped off if he needs to. He's waiting until he gets killed. Chan ports back up. Mez is rotting down. Anti-magic shield available. They're chasing down Snuts, but I feel like Cubsy needs to be the kill target. There's no bubble. There's no bop. There's no trinket. They have to get to Cubsy as soon as possible before this game is over. It's spiraling out of control. Sidu dispels a UA. Big damage coming up from Chan right now with the Dark Soul. Shadow Bolt procs in onto Mez. He Lichborns. He's trying to heal himself up with some Death Coils, and here comes damage. Does he have a knockoff? Can he land it? It's so much pressure onto Cubsy. Trill is looking for the KO. Cubsy pops Avenging Wrath. It's huge healing coming up for Cubsy. He's trying to fake the wind shear of Sidu. It's a lot of pressure. Catches out an instant. He goes into a full blind, no way out. It's a full blind with no way out. Can Trill get a sap? I don't think he has a way to get a sap right now. Shadow Dance just came off cooldown. No, he can't get there. He gets feared. He can't get the sap. Mez
might just kill him.
Is down. He grips him. Maybe he just kills him. Shadow Dance is off cooldown.
Here it is. All in on Cubsy. Is he going to survive? Cheap shot after the Garrode. It's an all-in play from Trill, and it pays off huge.
Can they do it as Magelock Paladin this many years down the road in the finals? And let's not get that Cataclysm Championship title with his team with Cubsy and Chan. This is it. It's do or die. If they lose any game now in this series, Liquid will be the champions of North America.
All right, here we go. Gates are open. Let's see if Old Men can battle it back. Snuts on the Mage, going to be moving forward with that invisibility once again. Trill looking for an opener. Gets the sap. Gets the sap here on Cubsy. What are they going to do? They might just try to all-in Cubsy. We do see a Strangulate on Snuts. They might mix it up. Just a triple sap on Cubsy. Into a Garrode, into a cheap shot. You know, like really try to slow him down and just allow Mez to build up that momentum on the Mage. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, but this opener is not great for Liquid.
I mean, they still have Garg and they still have Dance. They were trying to bait something, and they didn't get the bait. Now Sidu's into a stun. Mez in a fear. Ring of Frost, I think he missed. Oh, it clipped him. That was a big shatter. If he combusts that, I'm pretty sure he combusted it. Sidu is going to explode. That was the biggest pyro crit I think you're going to get in this game. ENS's anti-magic zone might break to the damage. That's it. Broke. They broke the anti-magic zone. They MCS'd him, and he's still fully loaded on dots, but he at least survives. I can't believe he survived that. That was a wild pyro crit right there. Tremor on the Howl of Terror. Chan now into a kidney shot. Match point. Old Men don't get the kill, and I bet they can't believe they didn't get the kill. and it looks like Sea-Doo's recovering. That Lichborn, the
Smoke
Death Coil
bomb!
heals. Mez is back to full. Smoke Bomb comes down, trying to create some pressure, but Chance seems to be okay. As Snuts is getting back to the pillar, trying to get on top of Sea-Doo, but he's overextending. Cubsy's trying to keep up with him. It's so much pressure on match point, and Snuts going to go down. Kidney Shot connects. He's facing the wall. He can't blink. Even if he had it, he's forced into the ice block. And now, I mean, I think Liquid might be able to do this. They still got Link. They got Anti-Magic Shield. They still got Cloak. Dance is coming up in 30. It's looking good for Liquid.
Yeah, they might be able to just completely eviscerate Snuts. However, there's no smoke bombs, and there is a Blessing of Protection, so Cubsy does have some answers here. He's got the Divine Shield. He's got the Blessing of Protection. He needs to make sure he does not hesitate. They're going after Sea-Doo, though, really trying to keep up that pressure. Snuts is all over him, but Mez is playing goalie. He's playing defense, trying to make it as difficult as possible for Snuts to just chase down his Shaman. He's the defender of Sea-Doo in this game, but they are going after Cubsy. They want the Divine Shield. Can they connect? However, they've left Sea-Doo open. He gets silenced. Huge damage on Sea-Doo. Snuts is trying to get there for a Dragon's Breath. Gets the Blast Wave. Kona Cold. Can he get a Pyro crit? I don't know if he's going to be able to. Doesn't look like it.
Scorch.
Maybe.
Oh,
Scorch is coming in. He still has no combustion, though. So the Pyro does a lot of damage, but without that combustion, I don't think Seed is going to go down.
First Living Bomb. They're pressuring Snuts. No block. Blessing Protection. Last line of defense. Cubsy needs to get ready. They're going after Sea-Doo. No Trinket. Can they finish it? Into the coil. Insane setup. He's got Link. Can he get to it? He gets the Link down, but Trill can't get there. Trill is too far away, and they kill the Link before he can get inside. And now Sea-Doo has to heal with Mez and himself down at 20% health. Can they hold on long enough? Grounding Totem available. Nature Swiftness comes up, but Snuts might just fall. It's match point. He's going for it. Triple Howl gets tremor, and Sea-Doo is making play after play, and Snuts is likely going to go down. Cubsy is struggling to heal through this. Both sides do not want to give up, but Snuts will fall first. And it is unlikely that Channibal turns this around. Liquid are your North American champions.
Oh my goodness gracious. Liquid with their cleave composition. These guys are the ultimate cleavers. I mean, you really can't take that title away from them. Mez has just been a shining star on the Death Knight, Sea-Doo on that Resto Shaman, of course Trill on the Rogue, like you said, making a case for one of the best rogues in the game, one of the best players in the game, and they do it time and time again, getting 4-1 over the Old Men.
Oh,
I can hear the chair being punched now.
Yeah, did we get a chair cam? Oh, he didn't cam.
Yeah, no chair cam this time.
Where's the chair cam for this one?
You can imagine it.
Would he beat up his own chair, or does he only beat up the Liquid chairs?
No, that's how it started, because he beat up his own chair for the first time.